more of them, but this is, inaugural, I guess. Is that the term? Anyway, so I'm Melody Manx. Hello. Hi. So cute. Be prepared for some fun this evening. We're combining all the things that I love. Music, fun, food. My God, the food here is freaking fantastic, right? Holy cannoli, that bread pudding is... Anyway, and preserving cool old shit. I am a person who loves days of yore. Any chance that I can get to dress up like I'm in the 40s, I am all about it. Like, let's do this, right? So here, with the Bridge Fest thing, we are trying to raise money to preserve bridges, old historic ones, all across the country. Now, the establishment that is bringing you here and bringing the boys here to play the music for you is called Workin' Bridges. They are a nonprofit. They've taken on this kind of gargantuan task of trying to save these bridges that cities are kind of trying to take down because they're not as, I put this in quotes, useful as they used to be. Back in the day, you couldn't traverse this country without going, well, you still can't, without going over some bridges. Now, the bridge in question that we are raising the most money for tonight is the Hayden Bridge in Oregon. We were supposed to have this big party there, but, things happen, and you got to shift, and you got to move, and you got to be okay with all of it. And so we brought the party here. Yay. Super duper glad we found Otus Supply, because this place is flippin' great. Flippin' great. But anyway... So it's a 140-year-old bridge. It's the birthday of the bridge now, as it is Mr. David's birthday. Birthday boy. Anywho, so that is kind of one of our main goals, is to save and preserve these bridges everywhere, right? So you guys actually have a really good example of one here in Deer Park. Is that right? Deer Park, Michigan? Deerfield. Okay. It is the historic bridge park. They brought in Battle Creek. Dang it. All right, I was close. Missed it by that much. Anyway, they brought together 5 or 6 100-year-plus-year-old bridges in this beautiful area with all of just this gorgeous vegetation, and you just can truck over the trails and take family photos and do all the things with these gorgeous bridges. It's just another way to bring the community together and save these bridges. So that's what we're all about. So if you feel inclined to donate, fabulous. Please donate big. If you feel inclined to check out our silent auction in the back, please do so as well. Let me tell you what is there. There is, okay, if you take a gander back there, there is a book of matches that is 15 inches of fire making for you back there. Hey, that's big. There is also a great book written by one of the men you shall be seeing momentarily, Mr. David Gans. And which one is it, though? Sorry? Playing in the Band. And he's going to sign it. Yeah, it's got all the photos and all these great stories pertaining to Grateful Dead stuff, and oh my goodness, so good. So that one. And then, because we were going to do a little Oregon Trail road trip to go originally to do this, I got myself an Oregon Trail shirt, and I took it right off of my skin to put into this. So... I don't know if you'll fit. I don't know. But anyway, silent auction this as well. Who doesn't love this? Who didn't play Oregon Trail back in the day? So, these are all back in that corner. Please, please bid high. And it will go until I don't know, after the break maybe? So you have some time to get that bad boy going. I want to see those numbers up high. High, high, high. All right. Shall we get to some music? You're all barefooted and ready to go, I think. All right, so tonight is a tale of two Davids. The first is Mr. David Zollo. I mean, one of the hardest working musicians, I think, right now, hitting more than 300 shows in a year. It's insanity. I told him to calm, take a break. Yeah, Anyway, you're gonna love him. He is a fabulous performer, and I don't even know. I'm not gonna go on. You play with the body electric though, so you can look that up, like the fan page, do the whole thing. Okay? But anyway, put your hands together. Let's do it.
Thank you very much. All right. Very nice to be here. I've done a number of performances over the year with Julie in this organization. And great to be doing another one. Thanks everybody here at Otus Supply for their hospitality. It's been very cool. While you fumble with your buttons, well, I'll tell you a story about everything I have wanted you to be. And I will tremble like a child to your Mona Lisa smile. I'll open up my eyes so I might see. I was humbled by my vices and shattered by my silence. I sit alone, I try to find my voice. You know, sometimes then things that bind you are the same ones that find you born again, unable to rejoice. Oh, that's right. It's been a long time, honey, since we've talked, and I feel like I don't know you. I must confess, oh, but I've been feeling better, and I still admire the big activity lights you throw while you undress, while you undress. Tumbled like an icon, this birds of time and on tour. These revelations that never came with glory. You know it's been in my insistence that I have offered up resistance to my life like it was somebody else's story. Oh, know what I've given up Thank you. All right. I'm going to be playing songs off a number of records that I've made over the years. Song was on a record called the Iowa City Song Project, which was just like it sounds. A lot of songwriters, a lot of writers in Iowa City. You gotta help that brother boat across. Low down on will reach the shore. Help down brothers boat across. Low down on will reach the shore. You gotta help down brother boat across. Low down on will reach the shore. Low down on will reach the shore. Tell me, people, what would you do? Someone in need reached out for you. Would you take their hand and would you help them through? Low down on will reach the shore. Low down on will reach the shore. If you give it love and you're not afraid, the promise of a better world is made. Here on earth you might not get paid. Low down on will reach the shore. Low down on will reach the shore. People been asking what I tell you now because you know it's true. Drop everything, give his love to you. Low down on will reach the shore. Low down on will reach the shore. But you throw the door so wide, there would be room for every living soul inside. Let them in no matter what they done. Feed and clothing, silver one, and start with the sinner, the wicked heart. That's where the righteous always start to happen. The money changers act in his name and bar the doors to those that don't think the same until judgment comes on Judgment Day. Can avoid that fate just because you pray. No, only way to escape that loss is to help thy brothers and sisters both across. You got to help thy brother boat across. Low down on will reach the shore. Help thy sisters boat across. Low down on will reach the shore. You got to help thy brothers boat across. Low down on will reach the shore. Low down on will reach the shore. Low down on will reach the shore. Thank you. That song's for Julie, my friend, my old friend Julie Bell. Dig it. Been great to meet David Gans and meet Matt, these new musician friends of mine. At events like this, one of my favorite things about it. Doing good, of course, as well. Drinking in Manhattan by the two-time Detroit Bartender of the Year. Who knew? I didn't. I'm not up on bourbon culture anymore, just in case you ever wonder. In case my reputation has preceded me, which is always possible. In the mid-'90s, I was playing piano in the band of a guy named Todd Snyder, living in East Nashville, Tennessee. I was homesick for Iowa. I grew up in a little town in Iowa, and came back a couple years later and wrote a bunch of songs about people I grew up with and made a record called Uneasy Street. And this is a song off that record. Caroline was my best friend from the neighborhood. She taught me a thing or two about what makes love good. Kept each other company till I finally left that town. But we'd get together when I came back around home. She only wanted what she could hold in her hands. Caroline never made untoward demands. She was looking for something, maybe some tenderness. Things like that were hard to come by in that small town, I guess. He was not good man, and he could not find the time to tell her that he loved her, and she was always on his mind. She only wanted what she could hold in her hands. Caroline never made untoward demands. And I say, carry on, sweet Caroline, where the road goes on and on. Keep searching, baby, someday it'll all be gone. I said it will all be gone. You know, I have not heard from Caroline in I guess about 3 years. Sometimes I think about her and I cry my grown-up tears, and I send her a letter around the holidays. I care whichever man she's seen, 'cause I know that's where she always stays. Carry on now, Caroline, well, the road goes on and on. Keep searching, baby. Thank you. Would you remember that moonlit night in Memphis? Women felt so good, and I wanted to die. You looked at me, and I could see someday you would leave when I started to cry. Oh, my, tell me where I have you gone, sweetness, where you left me in the wake of your hurricane. I miss you so much, it would hurt to feel you. Since you left me, I will never be the same. Well, I watch you walk through here in front. Came out the other side wearing only a smile. You took me by the hand, oh, you started running. I fell in love with you. Oh, my ceremonial child, now tell me where have you gone, sweetest? Left me, and you said you was gone for good. Profound poetic miseries annoying me. In the blood of a martyr, I never understood. In the blood of a martyr, I never understood. In the blood of a martyr, I never understood. Thank you very much. Ceremonial Child is the name of that song. I have a band, as Mel pointed out, in Iowa City called the Body Electric, named after the Walt Whitman poem. Anyway, a few years back, I was playing a show in Dubuque, Iowa, and I got a call from my bass player. I was upstairs above the club. There was a little room, and he said, "Hey, there's a lot of cops down here. They got a piece of paper with your name on it." And they said, "You got to go with them." I said, "That's bullshit." That's my first. No, not April Fools. He said, "That's it. True story." So I came down onto the stage, which is where that room opened up on it. Cuffed, stuffed, and off to jail. Long story. I'll tell you about it sometime. Anyway, though, I wrote this song about that lovely night and all the fallout that came from it. It's a title song off my band's last record. It's called For Hire. Started picking up on all the 1,000-yard stairs. Said off to me about stiffs in the squares on the wire. I looked around, my friends was gone. Don't know what I done, but it must have been wrong. And all along I left my silly little songs, and I'm for high. Well, I'm for high. If you call me up, get what you need: a microphone, piano, and a satellite feed. We'll beam it off to people at remarkable speed. Unless they say they do not want it. Burned up the county, burned up the state, burning up the powders at a terrible rate. Rest of my time waiting on fate to pay a visit. My heart don't beat much, I leave it alone. Enough to do worrying on my phone. Sometimes I think I'd live. The crib's not a home, well, but is it? Call me up, give you what you want. Might arrive weary, a little gone. I'm a failure, ghost, got no place to haunt. And even if I did, I would not haunt it. Came down that mountain, terrible fall. Landed on my back, I had no breath to call on. And even if there would have been anyone at all, I would not let them. My bones mended, my heart they could not fix. It's modern medicine and come on with them tricks. I wander around trying to find some kids where I can get them all I can get. Hit if you call me, cut you a deal. Might work for drinks, maybe a meal. It's the only way left for me to feel. If you wanna call the shit that I do feel it. Sometimes I bring boys along for the ride. I do not like it, but it's cash on my side. The only problem is no place to hide when it goes down. All of the pimps, pushers, junkies come around when they hear that my band's in town. We never ever put them down at the showtime. No, 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 no time. And if you call me up, I will come right on way. Go through the motions, collect my pay. Thank you for hire. Definitely. Although, not bad. You see, now, sometimes my childhood piano teacher will come to my shows. He comes out to tell me that I've only written 2 minor key songs in my whole life, or this or that. So that was one, and Varnell's too. So I'll put something in between. We'll get to it. All right. That's how the sausage is made. When I was born, rain was fun. The whole wide world seemed bright and small, and everything seemed to be calling out of me. Sweet, sad refrain. I move like smoke through empty streets. The sky lay trembling at my feet, and not a soul I chanced to meet. I'm at it. Oh, my faith restored in the big night falls right down, 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 in the big night falls right down. And her arms so strong across my shoulder. All the things I could have told her, as if it might have made us bolder than we'd ever been. Oh, not to be again in the big night falls around her. Down, 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 in the big night falls around. Yes, in the big night falls around. Yeah, in the big night falls right down. Thank you very much. Song about the night I met my wife. Thank you. All right. Parnell. Thank you, Julie, for putting this thing together and for your hospitality as always. Thank you guys for coming out in support of it. All much appreciated. Well, they said that I'd never hold your arm, and they said that I'd never hold my head up high, and they said that I'd never hold the night time in my hands. So they said, and they was right. Said the pills and liquor, they would not raise me. Such a shame, don't see young men die. They said my emotions, they were the distance between 2 points. So they said, and they was right. And if I make it back to Parnell, oh, well, I ain't never coming back here, where my dreams were tossed like whiskey across the boat, and the whole place smelled like my feet. I took off west with both legs running to find myself some your happiness. Oh, and my hopes were scattered like us in the field, and I've given up on life, I guess. Oh, but if I make it back to Cornell, you know I ain't never coming back here, where my dreams were tossed like whiskey across the bar, and the whole place smelled like my feet. Well, now if you see him walking back home all alone in the moonlight, then you know that place that got the best of me. So they said, and they was right. And if I make it back to Portland, oh, but I ain't never coming back here, where my dreams were tossed like whiskey across the road, and the whole place smelled like my feet. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Parnell. I got time for a couple more, and then thank you. Thanks to Eric on the soundboard. Sounds great, man. Appreciate it, buddy. Makes all this possible. Thank you guys for coming out. And yeah, all right. Thanks to the folks tuning in on the internet as well. All right, 2022. Shit. All right. I did a little tour in Switzerland with the folk singer Loudon Wainwright III. You guys might know him. Dead skunk in the middle of the road. He just gotten married for the umpteenth time, and they were literally and they were fighting like cats and dogs. I was much younger man. Had a bad hangover. I was laying in the back of this freezing van as we drove to the next gig, and I wrote the song for Loudon. He never cut it. Well, you say I always treated myself badly. Oh, but I was always good to you. Think you want somebody gonna treat you me? Say those things to make you blue. Maybe don't you ask me to talk about it, 'cause I said it's already out of my hands. I took 3 yellow pills this morning. They're keeping me from making strange demands. Yeah, now you don't have to tell me twice I'm going. I think I'll find my way down to the liquor store. I will spend my last $2.99 on a bottle of strawberry wine, and I don't think I'll think about you anymore. You know that ass of yours, it might get you into trouble. And if I was you, I'd keep it under lock and key. Looking here at the way my hands are shaking. You really made a mess of me. Throw me a rope, I think I'm drowning. At the very least, I might have broke my leg. I promise I won't use it to hang myself. Don't you know it ain't polite to make me beg, and I said that you don't have to tell me twice I'm going. I think about you anymore. Let's get David Gans up. I'm going to play one more, and then, yeah. Rehearsal is for cowards. That's right. That's what they said. I got a song, you know what, that I wrote for my son. It's just a shuffle, and it's just G, F, and C.
I could probably.
You can find yes, I think you can. Once again, it's been a real pleasure to be here tonight. Thank you. My name is David Zollo. It's the two Daves and a man. I got a son named Rocco. He's 19. He's a sophomore at Iowa State University. We grew up in the town with the University of Iowa, so it's kind of a conflicted thing. You know that, Jamie? No? Well, now Jesus loves me, this I know, for my Father told me so. I love, but I don't know young sinner I was born. Lord of mercy, hear my cry, my voice is raised and I hang on. How did you still love? Tell me why the suffer shame is gone. There ain't no God but God. There ain't no God but God. Say there ain't no God. You know there ain't no God but God. When I turn my back on hope and faith, I saw the temporal escape. Left me here and all for shame. I was in need of grace and love. You know I used to ease my earthly needs, wanting lust and selfish deeds. I learned about the hand that feeds, and well, what was I thinking of? Well, there ain't no God but God. There ain't no God but God. There ain't no God but God. I say there ain't no God but God. I had a son and he raises me. Well, I never thought I'd be. He loosed the bonds and he set me free. You know my job, it was to serve. When that child gave me life, I whipped and held my lovely wife. I soon got lost, I'm in the strife. I don't know how can I deserve him. There ain't no God, son. There ain't no God but God, my child. There ain't no God but God. You know there ain't no God but God. give some time with the Judas Gold. I learned this whole song, no phone, no. You know my lips still burn singing. Heard that song so many times. Twice betrayed when the chance to find darkness of a different kind. You know it left my blood red. There ain't no God, there ain't no God but God. No, there ain't no God, there ain't no God, you know there ain't no God, still there ain't no God, no God. David Gans, I'm David Zollo. Thank you guys very much.
The Barefooted Wonder Boy. All right, so we're going to take a little 10-minute break, but I still want to give out my spiel for you guys to donate to all the gorgeousness that are awesome old bridges. By the way, yeah, put your hands together. The Davids. David Zollo, first off. Okay, so now I got the Venmo in case you want to throw down some money to save some old bridges. I know. All right, it is at Workin' without the G, so like workin', you know. Workin' Bridges with an S, and then it's at NSRGA. So there you have it. Don't tell me what to do. Just kidding. Just kidding. Tell me. Tell me all the things. All right, Venmo, Workin' Bridges, working without a G, and throw an S on Bridges at NSRGA. Yes, thank you as well for making me say it again. Okay, so we're going to take a little breaky. Don't forget the silent auction items are still in the back. The shirt from Off My Body with the You Have Died of Dysentery, and the sweet book from Mr. David Gans, and then the, 15-inch matchbook with all the Grateful Dead stuff on it. So get to it. Get back there. Spend some money. Ready? Yes. Once again, Bridge Fest 2022. We are not only celebrating music at a great venue. Thank you, Otus Supply. Thank you, Tom. But we are celebrating really old bridges. Yay for old things. I love old things. The main bridge in which, I'm going to reiterate again, just so y'all know. Did you say bridge, bitch? That's Julie. She put this whole thing together. Thank you, Julie. She is the main, apparently, bridge bitch at Working Bridges, which brought this thing to fruition. And like I said, if you want to throw some money at the Venmo, Working Bridges at NSRGA. A is an apple. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Working is good. I love it. So don't forget that auction in the back, the silent auction, the fabulous book, which will be signed by Mr. David Gans, and then the sweet and very large matchbook. What is it, 1.5 or 15, whatever it is. It's large, and you need that many matches in your back pocket. And my Oregon Trail shirt back there. So what you do is put your name and your email, but also put your bid. Some of you put your name with no bid, so you gotta, it's a silent auction, you gotta bid. So it starts at like whatever, you see on the thing that says like, my shirt starts at like $20. So the first person puts 20, and then the next person puts 50. No, I don't know, whatever. And that's it, okay. Oh, David, I have a spiel for you. So this man has done all the things. I could end it right there and just tell you to start going, but I won't. So you obviously know him, Grateful Dead, right? This is like the historian man, the photography, the writings of the books of all nature pertaining to the Grateful Dead. He's also the voice, kind of the voice of, at the moment, right? You do the Grateful Dead Hour. You do Tales from the Golden Road.
I'll be a voice for the Grateful Dead.
Okay, sorry, a voice. Also, he's been doing little mini concerts from his own home on Stream Stock TV every day, almost every day since April 2020, since the beginning of the vid, as it were. So you can tune into those, and there's a lot more I could say, but let's just let him play. Hands together, everybody.
Turn me up on the monitor, please. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, 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 yeah. You think you've lost your love? Well, I saw her yesterday. It's you she's thinking of. And she told me what to say. She said she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. She loves you, and you know you should be glad. She said you hurt her so, she almost lost her mind. Now she says she knows you're not the hurting kind. She said she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. She loves you, and you know you should be glad. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. You know it's up to you. I think it's only fair. Pride can hurt you too. Apologize to her because she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. She loves you, and you know you should be glad. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you. Is it possible to turn those lights down and those lights up a little bit? I can't see a goddamn thing. Hi, people. I'm so glad you're here. I wish I could communicate with you. If there's any way to bring the light up so I can actually see who I'm... Anyway. Thank you. Looking for a melody to sing a simple song. I'm just a little lonely now, but there's nothing really wrong. Thank you. I find my inspiration where it's been all along. Blue the Willamette River sunset and a California dawn. Blue roses, the rose is sweeter when the blues are gone. should have been home yesterday, but I changed more than I planned. The sweet bouquet of springtime that jumped into my hand. Blue roses. Willamette River sunset in a California dawn. Blue roses. The rose is sweeter when the blues are gone. Well, Gilman and I-80, I was driving my car. 57 minutes, hadn't gotten too far. Everybody's heading for the beach or the lake, a ball game or the circus or a naked parade. It's summer by the bay, summer by the bay. Traffic is a hassle every inch of the way, in every direction, every time of the day. It's summer by the bay, summer by the bay. Well, Hayden, Buena Vista, I was riding my bike. Along come Mr. Mello with the strain that I like. Annie in the intersection walking her dog. I turned around and everyone was lost in the fog. It's summer by the bay, summer by the bay. The afternoons are colder than the evenings, they say. Be sure to dress in layers and you'll be okay. It's summer by the bay, summer by the bay. Gentrified in Jingletown, sweating the rent. Too much month remaining when the money is spent. I'm sitting here in limbo till I make it big. I told my dog to drop the bone and find us a gig. It's summer by the bay, summer by the bay. I can't afford to move out and I can't afford to stay. There ain't no place on earth I'd rather live anyway. It's summer by the bay, summer by the bay. I can't afford to move out and I can't afford to stay. There ain't no place on earth I'd rather live anyway. It's summer by the bay, summer by the bay, summer by the bay. So much. I literally just flew in for this gig and I'm going right back home tomorrow, but it's really nice to be here at Otus Supply again. I had a really fun time here about 3 years ago and then everything got weird. And we've been talking about doing this, Tom and I have been talking about doing this for quite a while, so the opportunity presented itself to do a favor for an old friend as well. So Julie, there she is. Julie Bowers has been doing this thing around the country, a really good thing, protecting our heritage in a very specific way. And it's worth doing. We know each other going back to our days as people in orbit around the Grateful Dead in various weird ways. Summer flies and August dies, and the world grows dark and mean. Comes the shimmer of the moon on black infested trees. The singing man is at his song, the holy on their knees, the reckless are out wrecking, the timid plead their plea. No one knows much more of this than anyone can see. One can see. There were days besides when phantom ships with phantom sails set to sea on phantom tides. Comes the lightning of the sun on bright, unfocused eyes, the blue of yet another day, a springtime wet with God's sighs, a hopeful candle lingers in the land of lullaby, where headless horsemen vanish with wild and lonely cries, lonely cries. There were days I know when all we ever wanted was to learn and love and grow. Once we grew in her shoes, told them where to go, walked halfway around the world on promise of the glow, stood upon a mountain top, walked barefoot through the snow, gave the best we had to give. How much we'll never know, never know. There were days, there were days, there were days between. Polished like a golden bowl, the finest ever seen. Hearts of the summer held in trust, still tender, young and green, left on shelves collecting dust, not knowing what they mean. Valentines of flesh and blood, as soft as velveteen, hoping love will not forsake the days that lie between, lie between. Please don't dominate the rap jack if you got nothing new to say. If you please don't back up the track, this train's got to run today. I spent a little time on the mountain, spent a little time on the hill. I heard some say better run away, others say you better stand still. Now I don't know, but I've been told it's hard to run with the way to go. Other hand, I've heard it It's not just a change in style. One step done and another begun, and I wonder how many miles. I spent a little time on the mountain, spent a little time on the hill. I saw things getting out of hand. Well, I guess they always will. Now I don't know, but I was told in the heat of the sun a man died of cold. Keep on coming or stand and wait with the sun so dark and the hour so late. You can't overlook the blackjack of any other highway to ride. It's got no signs or divided lines and very few rules to guide. I spent a little time on the mountain, spent a little time on the hill. Things went down we don't understand, but I think in time we will. Now I don't know, but I've been told if a horse don't pull, you got to carry the load. I don't know whose back's that strong. Maybe find out before too long. One way or another. Yeah, everybody. One way or another. One way or another. This darkness got to give. One way or another. One way or another. One way or another. This darkness got to give. This darkness got to give. Whoa, one way or another. Whoa, one way or another. Yeah, one way or another. Oh, this darkness got to give. Oh, this darkness got to give. Whoa, one way or another. Whoa, one way or another. Yeah, one way or another. This darkness got to give. This darkness, this darkness. Ooh, this darkness got to be. Oh, one way or another. Oh, one way or another. high with a little help from my friends. I get high with a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Yeah, one way or another. I said one way or another. Oh, one way or another. Yeah, this darkness got to give. Thank you so much, and thank you for being part of it. This next song is on a record of mine called The Ones That Look the Weirdest Taste the Best. I didn't bring anything with me on the plane because it was such a short trip, but you can get my music and books and stuff at perfectible.net. But more to the point, I don't have the information in front of me, but I said that once, but more importantly, you donate to the bridge thing, which will be you will be reminded of the exact details of later by somebody who actually knows them. Such a lovely planet. Wonder how it came to be. Was it chaos or creation? Was it God or entropy? Now the spirit may be sleeping, but it dwells in every heart. I put my faith in nature, of which we are a part. There are many here among us who believe this world is theirs, and when it's beaten and depleted, they will rise into the air, and the ones who don't believe them face a dark eternal grave. No one knows, but they are certain. Save us from the saved. I put my faith in nature, what I hear and smell and see, until I meet that higher power. I'll do what makes sense to me. And if what I would call a good life is what you would call depraved, give me freedom from religion. Save us from the saved. Tradition, but I insist you honor mine. in a world with any justice. Blasphemy is not a crime. You believe what you believe in. I respect your wish to pray, but if you try to make me join you, I'll resist you all the way. I'm not saying I know better. I'm just saying we don't know till the day we get an answer. I go where my heart says go. It's a narrow-minded Jesus I see reflected in your eye. He was all about compassion. If he knew you, he would cry. I put my faith in nature, what I hear and smell and see, until I meet that higher power. I'll do what makes sense to me. And if what I would call a good life is what you must call depraved, give me freedom from religion. Save us from the saved. Save us from the saved. Thank you. This next song is also on that record, The Ones That Look the Weirdest Taste the Best. It's a little more optimistic than that one. You can sing. I'd love it if you'd sing along on this one as well. It goes, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. But I know it's gonna get better. All right? It's that last line in particular. We need to really mean that shit, you know? Oh, well, the man who stole the future has an oil drum for a heart and a strange preoccupation with other people's private parts. They want us to do what they say, but I'd rather live my own damn way. We'll take our country back someday, but it's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, but I know it's gonna get better. Yes, I know it's gonna get better, 'cause it almost always does. I can't say much about the who and how, but I believe it just because. Day by day our bonds unweave. Mammon gloats as nature grieves. Oh, save us from these pious thieves. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, but I know it's gonna get better. But I love the world we live in, 'cause I live in it with you. Don't know why they're so proud to be defined by what they buy. These righteous despoilers, these blood for oilers, taking orders from on high. And I don't know word I take about this God whose laws I break. I swan dive into that fiery lake. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. That I know it's gonna get better. Dark end forces are clamping down on us unconforming souls, waving flags and bashing fags and burning truth like coal. Now I don't know, but I've been told the naming rights have all been sold. Hell is hot and heaven's cold, and it's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. That I know it's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. That I know it's gonna get better. Well, I love the world we live in, 'cause I live in it with you. I think I'm going to do one more in this configuration, then we'll take another short break. You'll hear another pitch for the bridges, and then there will be 3 of us on stage. Well, 2 and then 3. I borrowed the lyrics for this from Jim Page, a Seattle-based amazing singer-songwriter. This is also on the ones that look the weirdest, taste the best. I didn't do that on purpose. Well, my car's gassed up and I'm ready to roll. I got one eye open for the highway patrol. The other eye is open for that freeway sign. 300 miles and I'm making good time. Well, my stomach's growling, but my head's been fed. I'm going down to Eugene to see the Grateful Dead. The tape deck's cranking out a rattling sound in a sympathetic rhythm to the wheel go round. Sport utes eating me up alive. This thing don't do more than 55. But I could sleep in the back, it's a roadside bed. I'm going down to Eugene to see the Grateful Dead. Down to Eugene to see the Grateful Dead. Well, everybody needs a little break sometimes. Life gets too precise. Put a little slack in that old straight line and take some weird advice. Pulling into town, I'm all eyes and ears. Look at all these friends I ain't seen all year. Chipped out hippies, rag and bone, young.com, tie-dye cellular phone. Delia D-Line and Tennessee Jet are going down to Eugene to see the Grateful Dead. Down to Eugene to see the Grateful Dead. Going through the parking lot, I might get lost. The best place in the world to get your wires crossed. Reality shatters when you leap and shout. Some people go in and they never come out. I ain't been the same since my sanity fled. I'm going down to Eugene to see the Grateful Dead. down to Eugene to see the Grateful Dead. Well, everybody needs a little break sometimes. Life gets too precise. Put a little slack in that old straight line. It takes some weird advice. Well, my car's gassed up and I'm ready to roll. I got one eye open for the highway patrol. The other eye's open for that freeway sign. 600 miles and I'm making good time. Well, my stomach's growling, but my head's been fed. I'm going down to Eugene to see the Grateful Dead. Said my stomach's growling, but my head's been fed. I'm going on to the Greek to see the Grateful Dead. Out to Deer Creek to see the Grateful Dead. To Buckeye Lake to see the Grateful Dead. To RFK to see the Grateful Dead. To MSG to see the Grateful Dead. Fillmore East to see the Grateful Dead. Fillmore West to see the Grateful Dead. Acid test to see the Grateful Dead. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here tonight, everybody, and thanks to all my swell friends out there on Streamstock land. And we're going to take another short break, and then I'll be back with Matt Cole, and then we'll be joined again by David Zollo as well.
Oh, whoops. All right. I've had a beverage now, so let's just calm. Okay, hi, everyone. Welcome back. Little break. Bridge Fest 2022. Saving the bridges. That's what we're here for. Also the music. Yeah. Oh, and auctioning off things. We'll talk about that in a second. I want to do some thank yous because I don't know that I'll be able to do them at the end. So obviously all the players involved, David Gans, David Zollo. We got some Matthew coming up. We'll talk about him in a second. Tom and Otus Supply. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Where are you? I can't see. It's too bright in here. But thank you. Streamstock TV for David and all of those that helped rally to go after and save and help us get that Hayden Bridge, the 140-year-old one over in Oregon. Thank you. And to everyone watching here live, physically, I appreciate you. Thank you. Yay. Yay for you. And everybody on the interwebs, thank you for tuning in and throw some money in our Venmo. Hold, please. It's probably on your screen whilst I'm talking. Workin' Bridges with an S at NSRGA. So please throw us some money. And after the fact, I'll tell you who won. Oh, I want to show you. This is the shirt off my back that we are auctioning off on that silent auction back there, right? I'm feeling a little nostalgic. This is the last time I'm going to be wearing it. I'm sad. I might bid on it. It just dawned on me I could bid on it. Like, durr. I know, I was like, wait, I could do that. But anyway, go and bid, throw some money on it. You're going to have to wash it. It smells like me. Never. Okay. And then also, David Gans' book in the back. He will sign it to you, whomever it is, with the biggest moolah on there. And then that huge matchbox or match thing with a lot of matches. What was it, 15 inches? And all the Grateful Dead art on it. So give us your money and listen to some music. So now we have, obviously, the two Davids. It is the tale of two Davids. Hold, please. And we're adding a local guy into the mix. Lover of the Grateful Dead, as we all are here. It is Mr. Matthew Cole. He's also a professor of all good things. That's how I'm gonna describe it. Huh? Take his classes. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming out. Workin' Bridges. Go check it out on the web. Oh, have them all. Workin' Bridges. Thanks. Okay, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Bridge hunting. Remind me what our running order is.
We're going to start with Masons into River and Drown. And then we're going to bring Dave up and we'll do Friend of the Devil.
Okay.
Let's get through the first two. Easy on me, guys. We're going to warm up for you.
Once again, we plug it in first.
Hey, everybody. Hello. Thank you for joining us tonight. Wonderful night. Thank you, Melody, for the fantastic introductions. Sounded like they were well rehearsed, and you sound truthful when you say that I'm the professor of all things. Well, okay, all good things for sure. Thank you for David Zollo opening up. Outrageous, killer stories in song. David Gans. Other killer stories in song. Mason died on Monday. We bricked him in the wall. All his children grew and grew. They never grew so tall before. They may never grow so tall again. Dug him up on Tuesday. It hardly aged a day. Taught him all he ever knew. They never knew so much before. They never know so much again. Mason was a mighty man. A mighty man was he. All he said when I'm done and gone, but don't you weep for me. Yeah. The wall collapsed on Wednesday, chalked it up to fate. Mason's children ran and hid. They never hid so well before. Sure, they never show their face again. Thursday came, then Friday. Fires tall and bright. Mason's children hung the stew and cleaned up when the feast was through. Swore they'd never had such times before. Take me to the reaping land, and not what was lost. If he's in
Smoking dreams, trying not to worry about what it means. It's not as trivial as it might seem. Come on down to the river and drown. Let's go down to the river and drown. Ain't nothing shaking in this old town. Get out on the highway and follow that sound. Come on down to the river and drown. Now Jonathan's home life wasn't too nice. Trapped in a prison of unsound advice. He heard the river calling and he didn't think twice. Mary and Elizabeth pitching a tent. A day at the river is a day well spent. They need a miracle to pay their rent. Going down to the river and drown. Let's go down to the river and drown. Ain't nothing shaking in this old town. Get out on the highway and follow that sound. Come on down to the river and drown. Long, tall Sally strumming her guitar. She got a new tattoo of a moon and a star. Week after next, she's got a gig in a bar. Julie took a wrong turn right out of school. 17 years in the bed of a fool. Now she's at the river and everything's cool. Benny's making big bucks riding the boom, pushing them .coms from dawn till doom. Tonight he'll dance by the light of the shrew. Going down to the river and drown. Let's go down to the river and drown. Ain't nothing shaking in this old town. Get out on the highway and follow that song. Going down to the river and drown. Takes a bong hit and lets it fly, raving like the raven that the end is nigh. He's been on this rant since Pigpen died. Going down to the river and drown. Let's go down to the river and drown. Ain't nothing shaking in this old town. Get out on the highway and follow that sound. Come on down to the river and drown. Listen. A day at the river is a dream well dreamed. It can do wonders for your self-esteem. You don't need a coupon to get redeemed. I could go on talking, but I'm starting to bore. Next time I see you, I'll tell you some more. Just remember what a metaphor is for. When you go down to the river and drown. Let's go down to the river and drown. Ain't nothing shaking in this old town. Get out on the highway and follow that sound. Come on down to the river and drown. Let's go down to the river and drown. Ain't nothing shaking in this old town. Get out on the highway and follow that sound. Welcome back to the stage, David Zollo.
You want to sing it? Why don't you sing it? We're going to trade off verses with Friend of the Devil. Yeah.
You know it? I lit out from Reno, I was trailed by 20 hounds. Didn't get to sleep that night till the morning came around. Sat out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight.
Utah in the cave up in the hills. Sent out running, but I take my time. Friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep
Tonight.
and into the levee, but the devil brought me there. Took my $20 bill and he vanished in the air. Sit out running, but I take my time. Friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Got 2 reasons why I cry away each lonely night. First one's named Sweet Anne Marie. She's my heart's delight. Second one is Prison Baby. The sheriff's on my trail. If he catches up with me, he's spend my life in jail. Got a wife in Chino, baby, one in Cherokee. First one says she got my child, but he don't look like me. Sit out running, but I take my time. Friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. catches up with me, I spend my life in jail. Chino, baby, running Cherokee. First one says she's got my child, but it don't look like me. Sit down and let her take my time. Friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight.
Did you look it up?
Yes, I did.
Oh, cool.
Last minute research is fool's errand.
Well, you know, do you ever see Richard Thompson do one of his all request shows? He's got a guy, right? Yeah.
Oh, does he?
He's got a, yeah, because he'll hand the thing off. Somebody has to go look it up on the internet and print it out for him. Shit, but not everything, but once, no, it's, he does the song. We're talking about Richard Thompson's all request shows. All I know is something like a bird within her say. All I know, she sang a little while and then flew. Tell me, I'll let you know, I'll show you snow and rain. If you hear that same sweet song again, will you know why? Anyone who sings a tune so sweet is passing by. Laugh in the sunshine, sing, cry in the dark, light through the night. Don't cry now. Don't you cry. Don't you cry anymore. La 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 la. Sleep in the stars. Don't you cry. Dry your eyes on the wind. snow and rain. Snow and rain. left my home in Norfolk, Virginia, California on my mind. Straddled that Greyhound and rode it past Raleigh and all across Caroline. Stopped in Charlotte to bypass Rocky, then we never was a minute late. We was 90 miles out of Atlanta by sundown, rolling across Georgia State. We had motor trouble, it turned into a struggle halfway across Alabama. And the hound broke down and left us all stranded in downtown Birmingham. Straight up, I bought me a through train ticket right across Mississippi clean. And I was on that midnight flyer out of Birmingham, smoking into New Orleans. Somebody help me get out of Louisiana, help me get to Houston town. There's people there who care a bit about me and they won't let the poor boy down. Sure as you're born, they bought me a silk suit and put some luggage in my hand. And I woke up high over Albuquerque on a jet to the promised land. Working on a T-bone steak, a la carte, flying over to the Golden State. When the pilot told us in 13 minutes we'd be headed in the terminal gate. Swing low, sweet chariot, come down easy, taxi to the terminal zone. Cut your engines and cool your wings and let me make it to the telephone. Los Angeles, giving Norfolk, Virginia, Tidewater, 41009. Tell the folks back home this is the promised land calling and the poor boys on the line. It was time. Yeah. Sounds like we have time for one more.
Yeah, we'll do one more for you. Let's do Franklin's Tower.
That key is too high for me.
Is it
I do
G
in E.
or what key?
It's in A.
You guys will help me sing this. Polly, get up here, sing it nice and loud. I'll probably forget the words. You can help me.
Polly.
not physically. I meant like in the front row, like just to help me out, mouth the correct words.
That was harsh, Wally. Sorry, man. My fault.
No, I mean, I would love you to join me, but I need it more like a teleprompter. Another time's forgotten space. Your eyes looked from your mother's face. Wildflowers seed on the sands. May four winds roll safely home. Roll away
the dew.
Roll away
The dew.
Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Tell you where the forest stood. Franklin's tower hangs a bell. It can ring tonight today. Ring like fire, you lose your way. Oh, roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew.
God save the child who rings that bell. Might have one good ring, maybe you can't tell. Wildflowers, one watch by night, one watch by day. If you get confused, listen to the music play. Some come to laugh the past away. Some come to make it just one more day. Whichever way your pleasure tends. You plant ice, you're gonna harvest wind. Oh, roll away. I'll tell you where always like Forlene House, the lighthouse keep. I thought I seen the sand and the wind. May the four winds blow you home, yeah. Roll away, roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Roll away the dew. Want you to roll away oh, the dew. I want you to roll away the dew. Want you to roll away the dew. Want you to roll away the dew. I want you to roll away. Roll away. Thank you, everybody.
Let's take a bow. Let's take a bow. Let's take a bow. The chamber ensemble for the evening. Chamber ensemble. Thanks a lot, everybody. Thank you, Otus Supply. Thank you, Melody. Thank you, Julie. Good cause here. David Gans, David Zollo, Matt Cole. We will now talk about the drawing.
Not drawing, auction. My word, my
auction.
bad.
The auction. Anyways, thanks again, everybody.
Yeah, you're not leaving without me getting your money. So, for David's book signed by him, of course, he'll put your little name on it and everything. Looks like Dan, don't know your last name, for $50. Dan Stos, S-T-O-S something. Can't really read it. So yeah, we need your money. Next up for my shirt. Wait, is this the shirt? Wait, calm down. Hold on. Hey, calm down. I know Kung Fu. All right. So yeah, for my shirt, you have died of dysentery shirt. Miss Samantha. Yeah, girl. So yeah, give me your money. And then lastly, this sweet 15 inches worth of fire-making goods. Well, strike me dead. All right, where's that? Hold, please. Matches, here we go. Does that say Corey? Corey Pace? Is that correct? Okay. So, yay. Come give me your money. All right, thanks, y'all. Thanks for coming.